delivers the best online shopping experience. With an extensive selection and the lowest prices, you're guaranteed to find the product you need. Here's what you get. Free shipping on all orders over $49. Free 1 to 2 day shipping on all orders over $99. All orders placed by 6 p.m. ship out the same day. Shop at swimoutlet.com, the web's most
This is the Morning Swim Show for Tuesday, July 10th, 2012. I'm your host, Jeff Cummings. Coaches and managers are not the only people on the Olympic staff helping athletes achieve their ultimate dreams. And today in the Finis Monitor, we'll talk to one of those unsung people. Kathy Flippin was recently named to the Olympic medical staff, and she'll be in London as a massage therapist for the U.S. Olympic team. Kathy joins us right now from her home in California. Hi, Kathy. Welcome to the Morning Swim Show. How are you?
I'm well, Jeff. Thank you so much for having me.
And thank you for joining us, and congratulations on being named to the Olympic team staff.
Thank you. It is a huge honor, and I am just so blessed.
And we should note that this is your first time being named to the U.S. Olympic team staff, but not your first time working at the Olympics, correct?
Correct. In 2000, I had the honor of meeting a couple of athletes from other countries. Mexico and Philippines. Juan Velos and Carlo Picchio were training here in Mission Viejo, and so for the 2000 Olympics I got myself to Sydney and told them that I was available to do massages, so they got me in as a guest to do massage for them, and that was very exciting because then I got to do massage for some of the other athletes on their team, the boxers, rowers, race walkers. It was really, really a wonderful time.
Probably really good to kind of be right in the thick of all that excitement.
Oh my goodness, yes, it just blew my socks off. It was incredible.
So what's the process to get named to the Olympic medical team staff?
Well, it's taken me 13 years actually to go through the process. I first met a swimmer, one of the American swimmers, Chad Carvin, that lives in Mission Viejo and was training for the 2000 Olympics, and that's how I met also Carlo and Juan, because they were training partners. And so Chad needed massages weekly getting ready for the 2000 Olympics. And I asked him, well, who's your coach? And so he gave me Coach Rose's phone number, and not even knowing he was such an icon in the swim community, I just innocently called him and said, hey, Coach, I'd love to help you take care of your swimmers. And I went and volunteered and did some massages for his swimmers at the pool. And then I told him when Olympic trials came, it was just breaking my heart to take care of the team all year and then let them go not knowing if they were going to have good massage while they were there, because I know staff passes are limited. It's not that they wouldn't have good massage therapists available, but that they weren't able to get them in. So anyway, I told Coach Rose that I'd love to go to Olympic trials, and so he took me to Olympic trials, and there I met Brian Campbell, who's a chiropractor and massage therapist. He was working for another swim team, and he informed me of the process to apply for USA Swimming to be on the international trips. So I did that, and they season you. They bring you in for small local trips, then they bring you on bigger national trips that are still within the United States, and then they take you on the more international, the larger international scale trips. And at each step, they're watching to see how you behave and how you handle the pressure, how you handle the athletes, if you're the see the job, do the job kind of person, or if you're going to act sort of like a prima donna and say, well, it's not my job to take out the trash, so I'm not going to help with that. They like to have people that will just pitch in and do anything and everything that needs to be done. So they watch how you react through all of those experiences, and then hopefully if you are a good match with the other personalities on the team, the other athletes, the skills, then they'll invite you to the big show.
And here you are, getting ready to go to the big show.
And here I am.
So you'll be joining the Olympic swimmers in Knoxville, where they are currently at their training camp. You'll be joining them on Thursday. What will your role be with them for these next 3 weeks?
My role will be of support. they need massages first and foremost. I'm not the only person that's on that team. Brian Campbell, bless his heart, has been on at least 3 and possibly a 4th Olympic journey, so he will be there. We also have Jennifer Harmon from Arizona. She's another massage therapist, and Keenan Robinson from he's Michael Phelps' right-hand guy. He's an athletic trainer. The 4 of them will be the team also supporting, the 4 of us will be the team supporting, and Scott Rodeo is our head doctor. So our job is to support the athletes in their health needs, if they're nursing any injuries and just trying to hold together, or if they just need to have flesh massages, because after you've had hard workouts, right, you get very sore from them. And if you get a massage quickly after the workout, then it rubs out that soreness and you'd never experience it. So they call that recovery, that's the technical word. And not only that, but we also have to make sure that they have food and water when they need it, Gatorade if that's what they're drinking, so that they stay hydrated, so that they have the calories when they need them, and just making sure that they're supported so their bodies can do what they need to do.
Tell me about some of these trips you've been on with the swimmers. I know the Pan American Games was one of them you've been on. What's it like for you when it's finals and you've got all these swimmers who are getting ready for probably what is at the moment the biggest race of their lives, and they've just come out of the pool, they've warmed down, and they've got another big race tomorrow. Kind of what are you kind of the person who has to think on their feet of what does this specific person need, or are you able to pretty much just kind of go with the flow in terms of what they need?
I try to go with the flow. I know quite a few of the athletes now because I've worked with them both at events and even some of them here where they were training in California. But most of them are fairly seasoned and they know what they need. Some of them don't want to have a massage just before a race because they feel it can relax them a little too much and they might lose their edge. Others, really need a brisk, hard shake before they get in the pool. But as for warm down massages, they know what they need and when they need it pretty much. With the younger athletes, we'll definitely encourage and coach them a little bit. But it really comes down to them. And they know their own pecking order, so to speak. We have enough on staff that it doesn't happen that we're swarmed all at once with everybody saying, well, I need a massage, and there's not enough tables and hands for everyone. But if it does come to that point, then they know who's got a little more at stake with the upcoming swim, and those that are have a little less at stake will kind of take a back seat and wait a little longer for their massages.
What is it about swimmers that sets them apart from other athletes in terms of what they need for massage before and after their big competition?
I don't think there's anything really that sets apart. I think the swimming community has been exceptional in recognizing that massage is extraordinarily helpful, and the fact that it's a multiple event and multiple day competition. Because the soreness doesn't really set in until the next day or sometimes 2 days later. So track and field has their own set of massage therapists that they bring. Cycling also, because they have time trial, road competition, and different multiple events and multiple days. So all athletes, I think, need massage. And in my own practice, I work with swimmers, I work with triathletes, I work with runners, cyclists. I've even worked with a champion ping pong player and rower. So all athletes need it. They're not unique.
Yeah, the human body is just the human body.
It is. And the level of intensity, of course, with this level of competition is really what is going to make you sore, because some of them say that they're just willing to hurt a little more than the next guy in order to get to the wall. So that level of lactic acid buildup, in the body is what makes you sore. If you're going long and slow, like if you take a walk, rather than a sprint run, you're not going to get sore with the walk, even though it takes you longer to get there.
Now, I imagine after all this, you're going to be pretty sore. Do do all the massage therapists, I guess, end up working on each other when this is all over?
We do try to look out for each other, especially when it comes to meal breaks and rest and stuff. Yeah, if someone's got a little niggle in their back or something, we'll try to squeeze in some time for each other. We do actually we're kind of on duty from 7 in the morning to 11 at night, but that doesn't mean we're doing massages consistently throughout that entire time. The athletes don't demand that much. So we do have a little bit of spare time where we're just kind of chit-chatting and waiting for the athletes to do their thing. And we're kind of standing ready by our tables and want to be available so that anybody that needs us anytime has what they need.
That's good. That's good. Well, tell us about this practice that you have going out there in California.
Well, Dynamic Touch Massage is my company, and I've been in business for 13 years, and so it's really fun at this point to be able to share this experience with my clients that have known me. I've got some clients that have known me since I first started, so it's really fun for them to be cheering me from the sidelines too. But yeah, I work full time. I'm on duty 5 days a week, doing 5 to 6 massages per day. And every minute of it.
I can tell, Kathy. Congratulations again on being named to the Olympic medical staff. I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun in London. It'll be a lot of work, but I'm sure you will look back on this and be having as big a smile as you have now.
Thank you. Yeah, and I have a couple of colleagues also in my office, and one of them, her name is Katja Minot. She will also be going to the Paralympics with the cycling team. So, and she got fast-tracked. It didn't take her 13 years. She just got scooped right up within the first few months of meeting the staff at Paracycling. They saw the gem that she is, and she will be having a parallel experience at the Paralympics. So congratulations to her too.
Well, that's great. Dynamic Touch is going to be well represented in London.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kathy, and enjoy your time in Knoxville and over in Europe. And we'll probably catch up with you down the road.
I hope you will. Thanks so much.
All right, that's Kathy Flippin joining us before she heads off to meet with the Olympic swim team. And that's going to do it for today's morning swim show. We invite you to join in our conversation. Either join us on Facebook or by joining us on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is @SwimmingWorld. I'm Jeff Cummings. Thanks for watching.